It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge, and it's fouled away. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the Bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Joe Winger.
The pitch. Fouled off.
Ball.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now he'll step off. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
The count 2-1.
And right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. No one on with 1 down. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeone. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1. Fouled away. Kluber has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Simeone's there on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. Pitch on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So now here is Joey Gallo looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Torres over at second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. This one's down to third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's set the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fouled off. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Now it'll be Bo Bichette.
Leading off for the Jets, the shortstop.
First offering. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. Voit has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So the next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1 ball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they get them both. So stepping in is Danny Jansen, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Popped up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Plate is Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aaron Judge goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. In there, a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. At the plate, Luke Voit. 0-1, here it comes. And this is swung on and foul tip straight back off the catcher's mask. And that cannot be a pleasant feeling. Swing and a liner. In to score, the runner from third. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Corey Dickerson.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Urshela will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on the way. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. George Springer waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Marcus Simeone waits on deck. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And now in the box, Marcus Simeone. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch on its way. Danny Jansen will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch.
In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 3-2 contest. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 gone in here with a runner at first, and that brings in George Springer as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Long throw to third, and he is in there with an RBI triple. In now, Marcus Simeone. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Late that time for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now still full, 3-2. There's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So they've batted around, and again here is Teoscar Hernandez as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In the air down the line in left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So next to bat will be Luke Voigt. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Standing in now, Gio Urshela, a little bouncer. Here's the 0-1. Yeah. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And it's fouled away. Rougned Odor will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Jansen, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, number 9.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
And there's 1 away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Stanton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel singled in his last at-bat. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Stepping up is Kevin Biggio. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a swinging bunt. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. And no one can get there as it falls. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. At the plate, Aaron Judge. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this lands foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in will be George Springer. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Plate Holmes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Holmes, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Gallo, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Next up is Marcus Simeone. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. 0-1 the count. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Jordan Romano comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Luke Voigt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Struck him out.
Now batting, number 9.
Now here's the first offering. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hopped up. Voigt in foul ground, and he makes the play to end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start us off in the 8th. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Set, here it comes. Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now the 2-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Springer the next to hit, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Odor over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Next to dig in, Marcus Simeone. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Zero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now to bat, Bo Bichette. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Luis Severino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now. Next to hit is Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Thinner third let go. It's a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. And now, Joey Gallo flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Lifted in the air to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Adam Simber earns the victory on the mound. Corey Kluber was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and